1. Hawa equals attraction. This is the beginning of love. The root verb is used to describe wind, meaning to blow, suggesting that this love can arise suddenly, but is transient, not yet firm in the heart. The verb also means both to rise and to fall, indicating the unstable nature of attraction, and the possibilities for how this love might develop. Two, alaka equals attachment. Love now becomes attached to the heart, and loses the transitory property of hawa. This is from the verb to be attached to cling to, as in the thorn clung to, got caught in, the garment. And similarly love for her became attached to his heart. 3. Kalaf equals infatuation. At this stage, the love begins to intensify. Is from the verb, which means, amongst other things, to become red in the face, suggesting that the love is now having a physical affect on the lover. And is related also to the noun difficulty, distress, affliction. 4. Ishq equals desire. Love now engulfs the heart of the lover entirely, and takes it as its residence, such that love and the heart in which it resides become intimately familiar with one another. This love blinds the lover to any faults in the beloved. Words in Arabic beginning with the root letters convey various ideas associated with ishq. To remain in the nest, a bird, to be covered by foliage, to become familiar with, to become blind. The two root letters, and, signify respectively the origin of something. The word means spring, source. And diffusing throughout something, the manner of articulation of in Arabic phonetics is called diffusion. Thus, ishq is love which has discovered the source organ of love, the heart, and has diffused throughout it. 5. Sha'af, la, liaj, equals passion. The intensity of the love now starts to burn, but at this stage, the love is still pleasurable in the heart. Sha'af describes a state akin to that described by the English word passion, which comes from the Latin root patio, suffering, and is sometimes used with the Latin root in mind. Such as in the Passion of Christ, but more often has more pleasurable connotations. Sha'af is from the root verb to spread tar on a camel, which is a remedy for camel mange. The Arabs believed that the camel experiences a pleasurable slight burning sensation as it is covered by the tar. This root suggests also that this stage of love is a healing, beneficial stage for the lover, but the lover who transgresses this stage will start to feel the pangs of love. 6. Shagaf equals affliction. The first stage of destructive, all-consuming love. The heart now begins to be devoured by the love, which begins with the outer covering of the heart. Can also refer to a type of heart disease, which, if it spreads, and reaches the spleen, can kill the patient. This is the love that Zulaykha felt for Yusuf, described in the Quran as he, Yusuf, has afflicted her heart with love. 7. Jawa equals grief. The affliction which started with the outer covering of the heart, now takes over the entire heart, and results in an inner grief and sorrow. Has the meanings of consumption and chronic illness which puts the patient off food. These meanings derive from the phonetic properties of the first two root letters. The manner of articulation associated with the is called, literally severity, and the point of articulation of the is literally the void. As this sound emanates from deep in the throat. The root letters are therefore used to indicate the empty inner depth of something, and often relate to destruction. From them we get words such as to hollow out, to destroy, property, livestock, wealth, to kill someone in his own house, to be hungry, have an empty stomach, inside. Interior, void, to be rooted in battle, vessel. Unlike Shagaf which preceded it, Jawa consumes the innermost core of the lover. 8. Tame equals enslavement. In Arabic is synonymous with slave, hence we find in pre-Islamic Arabia the names Abdullah and Tamila, both meaning slave of God. The verb to love therefore has the nuance of loving to the point where the heart is enslaved to the beloved. We have from this the related word, which refers to a ewe which the owner keeps for himself, not allowing her to roam freely, and milks for himself alone, and slaughters when he so desires. 9. Te blue, equals malady. Love, which was once living pleasurably in the heart, having made it its home, now turns against the heart, and so overwhelms, confounds, and bewilders it, that it is as though it were its enemy. The verb means to pursue with enmity, to retaliate in vengeance, to destroy. 10. Tadly, equals disorder. When the heart is thus being destroyed from within, and begins to lose all sense of balance and reason, it goes into a state of chaos and disorder. Is used to describe a man unable to pay attention to anything, in a state of complete distraction and perplexity, wandering to and fro without knowing the right course. The related verb means to be intensely dark, black, e.g. night. 11. Hwiem, equals insanity. The beginning of love was with Hawa, from the dyadic root, and the final stage is Hwiem, from the root, suggesting. Just as surely as the final letter of the Arabic alphabet follows directly on from the letter, so insanity, the complete loss of reason, is the where the journey which began with attraction comes to its conclusion. Indeed, the final letter of the suggests closure, its point of articulation being the lips, with the complete closing of the mouth. The indication of where the initial attraction was leading were there from the beginning. The verb to be attracted to can also mean to perish.